hand. And from there, come around, I'm going to try to get that hand off. Then, back around the wrist. Around the wrist. And then from there, pull up.
Hello and welcome to Fit to Box channel. Please like and subscribe and don't forget to jab that notifications bell for all my latest uploads. Today I'm at Fortress HQ. I'm with Matt, owner and creator of the Fortress Fastwraps, and we're going to go through some of the different things that are offered by Fortress for their fast wraps. So we're going to start off, he's going to wrap a normal hand wrap. I've got these ones here. These are the
Pez SOs, or I call them the slip-ons or the SOs. So they're effectively the same fundamental design. You've got the rigid boning structure, which is integrated inside what we call the tongue, which is on the wrist section, which, as Simon will probably say, as it's on right now, it doesn't offer much support. It's there, but without the compression of the wraps, it's quite loose. So once you add the compression, that's when you get the good support.
Okay,
so this is quite important.
We've got a compression wrap here, and this is how Matt is going to do the wrap for me.
Right, okay. Yeah, that's one. I was gonna, yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Right, so I always go round. What I'd like to say is everyone's different. Everyone's completely different. So for me and Simon, for instance, I'm obviously much smaller than Simon, so I'll get more rotations than Simon would. Everyone is different. You might care for your knuckles more or your wrists more. So there's no right or wrong way of doing it. It's just more a case of what you like, what's your preference.
So keep trying it and get what you like.
Yeah. So I would go around the back of the hand. This is because if you go this way round, which you see people coming around on the inside, once you've wrapped it, once you've clenched your fist, this happens. You get a loose loop. It doesn't stay firm. So if you do this way, the loop won't go loose on the thumb. So it tends to go 1, 2. I would do 3, but because, as I say, Simon's a lot bigger, we'll probably get less rotations there. Then we're going to come up. I'm going to go 1, 2, and go back around there.
And I can already feel the sort of the firmness of the compression wrap starting to support my hand.
I'm going to go back up here. Back down there, so you've got the X. And now, this would be the way of doing it without the thumb wrap. So I'd probably just finish that on the ball joint there. That would be without wrapping the thumb.
So I can really feel that firmness of the compression wrap, because it's not like a normal wrap. With a normal wrap, you don't want to bind your hands, but with these, you want to pull it firmer and tighter so that it packs down the initial sort of fast wrap, the base fast wrap. What about if you was doing the thumb?
Okay, so I'll tell you how to take it off. It's always weird doing someone else's, so used to doing it. So you want to take it off like that. So then when you take it on, put it back on, you're not having to unravel it again.
Okay, so this is with the thumb.
I'll come back up here. I'll probably go around twice. And you go back down here to create your X. And you're going to come around there. You can see that way.
Yeah, I do prefer it with the thumb, to be fair. But that's because on normal hand wraps, I have the thumb.
To be fair, I could have probably done another rotation on the knuckle then as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that feels really nice. And then you just tuck them in.
That's what's better. When you wrap the thumb, you can actually do that. So you have a free palm, in fact.
Yeah.
You get a better...
So that is superb. Now, the knuckle protection in there is great on its own, but you do a K guard. Let me show you now. So for people that want more knuckle protection, you've got the K guard. Tell me about the K guard.
So basically what we had is when anyone who had the very original fast wraps, the knuckle protection was very big and it was quite dense. Almost like your winning gel pads. So when you've got dense padding is great. The problem was you'd get some customers that absolutely loved it, and some customers simply couldn't get their hands in their gloves, or if they did, it was uncomfortable because it's stiff. So a case of making the product more for for a wider group of people, we had to soften the padding. It was a tricky one because I didn't want to soften the padding because you're compromising on the protection. However, it worked best for a lot of people. It made the product better to fit into a much larger range of gloves, 10 ounce, even 8 ounces.
So the initial ones, you had to do a stretching, whereas putting a towel in the gloves, stretch the inside lining of the gloves. I did it with a pair of gold and black winning, and it was a bit of a process. It took about a week for me to do. Yeah, after the week it was comfortable, but I do think that the new ones, the softer ones, the fact that it can go into so many gloves so easily is a big advantage. But you also offer this K-guard, this extra knuckle padding, which for those people that want that,
that's exactly why we did it. So it was a case of, once I realised after a couple of years in the industry, I realised no one product is going to please everyone when it comes to hands. It's just not. You could please a pound for pound number one, who love them, and then you can have someone who just hates them. And in reality, in our game, everyone's as important as everyone. So it's about making the product suitable for everyone. And the way of doing that was with accessories and accessorising the product.
Let's do this with the K-guard on then.
Okay.
And how much is a K-guard?
K-guards are $12.99.
Okay.
$12.99. So the K-guards are effectively gel. They're a 5mm gel. They've got a leather binding around them. You can't wash them, but they'll last forever. You ain't got to worry about buying another one, really.
Yeah.
So I would do that. I'd probably go around twice. It just secures it. They're secured by the straps. What I'd say is you don't want to go any lower than that. You don't want to irritate the knuckles on the fingers. Also, you don't want it back here. See some people with them back here. They're not going to do anything there. Okay, so now I'm going to go back round here. Round the thumb once. And just finish up on the wrist.
Okay.
I've gone too tight on his thumb here.
You can.
Let me just come down. Pulled your thumb back too hard there.
And then just tuck that in.
So you've got a good open palm there as well, so you feel like a fight night wrap.
Okay, and then what you've got on there is you've got the K-guard on there, which is the extra knuckle protection to go with the Fortress Fast Wrap. Okay, for those that need that extra protection on that front of the fist. And that's superb. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box channel, and I shall speak to you soon.